So moral of the story, we need to be sheep for Christ and not for the government. Now, moving on to the last thing of the day. Twitter. There's porn on Twitter now. Well, not now. It's always been on Twitter. So, X, formerly known as Twitter. So, Twitter got their name updated to X. So, X, formerly known as Twitter, is now officially allows users to post, view, and share nudity and sexual content under the formalized policies. Under its updated policy, Elon Musk's social media platform will allow consensually produced, distributed adult pornographic content so long as it's properly labeled, not predominantly displayed, and not predominantly displayed. So this is terrible, and this is not great. I don't like this. However, 2 reasons I don't mind it. Because A, Twitter is rated M for mature. So if he wants to have nudity on Twitter, as long as it's properly rated, which now it's M. Twitter is now rated M for mature. So yes, that makes sense. You know what? Like, as much as I don't like nudity being on Twitter, if it's an M-rated site, then whatever. And yeah, nudity's been on Twitter for a very long time. This isn't like something that's new. Okay, this has just been the thing. I haven't used Twitter for a very long time. I've just started using Twitter. I have a Twitter account. Let me see when I started using it, actually. We're going to check it live on the show, because I'm like that. April 2024. I literally joined Twitter in April. So yeah, I don't really know much about Twitter's nudity. I know that they'd have it on there because I've seen it, but I didn't really know how much of a problem it was. I guess it's a really big problem, but the problems come in later. We're going to get into that. So sexual expression, whether it's visual or written, can be a legitimate form of artistic expression. I mean, I've seen painters snort paint and sneeze on the canvas and they call it art. I mean, art doesn't really have a definition anymore. I mean, art, I hate that. Artistic expression. I just hate that. Everything's art now. The platform's policy states, we believe in the autonomy of adults who engage with who engage with and create content that reflects their own beliefs, desires, and experiences, including those related to sexuality. Now, I mean, whatever, dude. I mean, I don't like it, but if that's what you want to do, man, with your site, well, at least he's consistent. At least Elon Musk is actually consistent. That's the one thing I do gotta say about Elon Musk. He's consistent. I'm not the biggest fan of Elon Musk. Some conservatives go like, Elon Musk is like the savior of everything. I don't really think so. I think Tesla's just a deeply evil company. And anyone who's seen a lithium mine could attest to that. So I'm definitely not the biggest fan of Elon Musk. But I do gotta say, at least he's consistent. I like Elon Musk basically because he's based in his values and he stays consistent. That is the one thing I gotta say I respect about Elon Musk. The platform will still prohibit pornographic content that is exploitative, non-consensual, or promotes objectification, obscene behavior, or the sexualization or harm of minors. Now, I don't understand this. Promotes objectification. Isn't all pornography objectification in a manner, in a certain way. Because think about what pornography is. You are viewing somebody in a sexual way. That is strictly all it is. You are viewing somebody naked in their most vulnerable position. Now, whether it's consensual or not, or whether or not they want to be in that position is irrelevant, because it's still exploitative and objectification. It's still objectification. Because when you break down somebody past their fundamentally as a human, that's objectification. When you view somebody less than human, that is objectification, in my opinion. And I also believe that pornography use is psychopathic. If you view pornography, you are a psychopath. Because someone who's a psychopath is someone who uses people for their own gratification, for their own entertainment. They use the exploiting of people for their own pleasure and satisfaction. It also prevents adult content from being used for profile pictures, banners, and other publicly visible spaces. So this is another thing I really like Elon's doing. So as much as I don't like porn being on the site, which doesn't really affect me because I don't see it, Elon is basically making it so if you want to view pornography, you basically have to go out of your way to watch it. Which, like I said, pornography is terrible for the human mind and development and just sexual health in general. It's terrible for motivation and drive of people. If you want something that's better for the country, you just would not allow pornography. But at least he's consistent, and at least he's taking measures to avoid children from watching it, from children to being able to see it. It allows adult nudity or sexual content that is AI generated, photographic or animated according to its policy. So, I don't like this, the AI generated one, because AI generated photos have been used. I mean, there's been plenty of things in the past where people have AI generated fellow coworkers or like fellow Twitch streamers or celebrities who have had the self-respect to not objectify themselves and submit themselves to this pornographic regime. Yet it can't be avoided because all I need to do is download an app and I can literally take a photo of any female I know. All I need to do is take a photo of you and I can have a naked photo of you like that. That is what I don't like. I don't like the AI generated nudity. I don't like that because it's so, like, I could literally take anybody. Literally, you could take children, take a picture of their face and generate a very hypersexual picture of that. And that is what I don't like. I think that's nasty. The company defines adult content as any depiction of full or partial nudity, including close-ups of genitalia, buttocks, or breasts. Which, yeah, duh. One thing I gotta say is I was on Twitter today, actually, and I saw a video. This girl was in, like, a really revealing dress, and they even blocked that. You had to hit, like, view image to see that, which is kind of neat. This is another part I like. So, users under 18 or viewers who do not provide a birth date on their profile will be unable to click on posts marked as adult content per the policy. That's good. I like this because a lot of companies don't do this. Twitter initially didn't do this. Twitch is not doing this. Elon Musk is. That's good. Porn, not great. I don't like this. He should have just banned all of it. In my opinion, However, if he's going to have it on there, at least he's taking the right precautions of that. I would rather that than not. Because Twitter is a easily accessible website that, in a way, can hide the search history in a way. Because if your parent goes through your search history and they just see that you're on Twitter, they go, oh, that's not that bad, but it is, because you could be viewing pornography on Twitter. But if your child is under the age of 18 and their age is correctly stated on the website, then you no longer have to worry about that possibility. So for that, I do like that. Thank you for watching all the way through the end. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, you can tune into my full show to watch all of my episodes early. And as always, God bless.